Hey everybody, 3KO Games here. We have the Gargoyle Return to the Sanctuary challenge event back with us. So, that brings a couple of new heroes into their event summon. Let's click in and see who's featured. First of all, Poppet is featured. Garton is not featured. If you've paid attention in the last couple of days, you've heard that with the new quote unquote balance update, soft skin changed, and there have been some adjustments to Poppet and Garton. And Garton looks like it was maybe a buff, but it was really kind of a nerf. I didn't think much of it at the time, but after listening to a bunch of my alliance mates and my man McNulty, who was furious about the update, very apparent that Garton really just kind of took a hit. So he's not featured. But who else is featured? Some brand new 5 stars and a 4-star and a 3-star. So let's find out who these gargoyles are. We have Mena, or Mina, 5-star. Green Ranger. This gargoyle family, I believe this is the same as the original gargoyle thing. It makes them immune to some status ailment damage. So, 1 gargoyle, you're immune to poison. 2, you're immune to poison and burn. 3, you're immune to poison, burn, and water. Sad news for those of you like me who love to use Shazy Jing. Here are another couple of heroes that are going to creep their way into gameplay and not get damaged by Shazy Jing. That's all right. Now we have a passive. This is the new Gargoyle passive, Gargoyle's Soft Skin. Every time the Gargoyle casts a special skill, their Soft Skin activates. And the next 3 times they receive damage, it is reduced by 90%, and they resist all status ailments and mana reductions. This effect can't be cleansed. So, it's kind of like a Toon passive combined with the old Stone Skin for the Gargoyles passive here. Sword of Stone Skin, you don't reduce your damage down to 1, but you reduce it down to, just 10% of what it would have been. And then like the Toon passive, you're going to resist status ailments and mana reductions. Now that is only, of course, after your special skill activates. So it's not all the time like the Toon passive. But it's a pretty strong passive here. Let's take a look further down and take a look at these stats. Without the max power preview, we have 1102 already. Attack, 1050 defense, 1751 health, insanely high stats, 1049, maybe the highest number in team power we've seen. And there are those figures with max power preview on over 1600 attack. That's amazing. Okay, so Mena has a fast speed special, Fluff in the Air, which deals 390% damage to target and minor damage to nearby enemies, which is half the damage. And at the end of each turn, the caster and nearby allies shoot a fluff volley at a random enemy for 3 turns. The fluff volley deals 150% damage, and each fluff volley reduces the mana of each of the hit enemy by 5%. So this is a new Luna type hero that we can all grow to hate by, you think you're going to fire your special, and for 3 turns, nope, they just keep hitting the heroes that you have ready, and now they're not ready to fire their special. Unless you have a Toon or you yourself have a gargoyle that just fired and they will resist mana reductions. Good hero. I don't know how much damage Luna did, along with reducing the mana of random enemies. But 150% damage, a good slash attack to 3 enemies for 3 turns, slash attack and a half, seems pretty good. At fast speed, Mena is going to be a very strong hero. Would love to pull Mena, especially because my green heroes are so weak. Yeah, that's Mina. Let's see. Oh, Yahangir. Let's get back in. We have a slow speed 5-star purple wizard. Family bonus is the same. Passive. Oh, because of the speed, you get soft skin for 5 turns. Next 5 times they receive damage. All right. That's pretty good. This is Uwe, whose stats are 1049 team power as well. They lean a little bit more well balanced here. 1077 attack, 1060 defense, 1792 health. With max power preview, those are those stats. If you double limit break and go full emblems, including the new master class emblems. I guess we should keep that in mind now, because we're seeing 1600 plus attacks, and that's pretty phenomenal. But that's partly the extra 5 levels, or the extra, I think, 3 levels that boosts your attack up 50% each time. So with the 25th node now, you are going to be adding 150% or 150 attack to your stats. But still strong. It is not just the emblems. Where'd he go? Come on. I want to see your picture. There you go. It's got that chain lightning, it looks like, and chain blast strike is the slow speed special. Deals 850% damage to the target. I think they skipped 700. They just went right to it, from like 600 something on a really strong snipe to just 850% damage. That's crazy. If the target has less than 50% health before receiving damage, targets another enemy who had less than 50% health before receiving any damage from this special skill. If none of the other enemies have 50% health, have less than 50% health, I think they mean, targets a random enemy, the damage is reduced on each consecutive hit. Each enemy can be hit only once. So what it doesn't spell out exactly here is that it keeps chaining. It would hit potentially all 5 enemies. Reading between the lines, that's what I gather. But reading the actual special, it could be interpreted that you only hit 2. And that the second one is an enemy who had less than 50% health. Or just somebody random. But I think it could be all 5 if everybody is under 50% health. If hit enemies use their special skill in the next 3 turns, oh no, they get 1080 poison damage for 5 turns. This effect is uncleansable. Status effects are added at the end of a special skill. Status effects will not be added if this status effect is removed during a special skill. I'm not sure what that means. If it's removed, is that the same as cleansed? Help me out there, everybody. If you can interpret this question mark additional info better than I can. Not exactly sure what that means. All right. Let's take a look at some other gargoyles, because we have a 4-star and a 3-star. Oops, that's Betty. Let's go to the 4-star Grumble, 4-star Blue Ranger. Because of their slow speed, it's a 5-hit soft skin. The stats are pretty good for a 4-star, as you would expect. 697, attack 684, defense 1296, health. And there it is with max power preview. And we have a slow speed special moon boomerang. It's got a boomerang in that hand. Looks a little scary. Looks also a little bit confused. And now just went away. Bye-bye, Grumble. So all allies except the caster receive soft skin. All allies recover 510 HP or 3 turns. The effect duration is reset if the status effect owner is hit with direct damage from a special skill. So anybody you hit is going to keep on healing for the next 3 turns. And it cleanses status ailments from all allies. Pretty good 4-star. Pretty good 4-star healer. Slow speed. So, especially in a 4-star rush tournament or something like that. Important to know about soft skin that the others receive is that they reduce damage by 90% and resist status ailments and mana reductions for 1 hit. Just 1. They're not going to be, the whole team isn't going to be hanging out, unpenetrable for 5 turns like Grumble is. So just 1 turn for everybody else. I mean, it's still something. But hopefully, you can send some random tiles in. And of course, those random tiles are going to charge up their mana. So what do? You bring a minion or fiend type hero in, so that they're getting just a little bit of damage that way, and it takes out their soft skin. I guess that's a way around that. But that's Grumble, and now finally we have Betty, 3-star purple rogue. We've got the ninja gargoyle. Very nice. We have pointy darts as the average speed special. And it deals 210% damage to the target nearby. And nearby allies receive soft skin. She gets it for 4 turns. So it's 3 turns for fast, 4 turns for average, 5 turns for slow speed. Because her special is average speed. Okay. And then nearby allies receive soft skin. And again, it's just 1 hit that gets reduced or resists status ailments or mana reductions. So, hey, those are the new gargoyles. I think Mina is the prize here. Obviously, if you're willing to level up another slow hero for rush tournaments or for whatever, if you use him in regular gameplay, by the time he charges, maybe you have a couple heroes or enemies that are under 50% damage. So you will actually get that chain strike. Uwe, not bad either. And the 4-star and the 3-star are fine and will be fun to play with. I have 4 whopping pulls, so let's see what we can do. Well, that doesn't bode well from the daily summon, but that's okay. 4 pulls, here we go. Nothing in yellow. It's a Burtis. Not who I'm looking for. I'll take some green, please. How about that? No. And last one. No luck from me. We'll do some more pulls after I finish the event, but not dropping any other money at this point. Those are the reviews. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you have a great day. See you later.